Welcome to a mathematics lesson. Today we're going to learn about what we call parallel lines. Boys and girls, we have these two lines are called parallel lines. It means these lines are lines that can never meet unless God commands them to meet, because God is the Almighty and is all powerful. He can make them to meet, but no human being on earth can make them meet unless they are not parallel lines. Now these parallel lines are there's a line that crosses through the two lines or the three lines. That line is called a transversal line. This line is called a transversal line. Line that crosses through the parallel line is called a transversal line. These two lines are what we call parallel lines that will never meet. Now on these parallel lines, we're going to learn about some few things on these parallel lines. It has like 4 angles that we're going to learn about. One, the first angle is called alternate angle. Alternate angles. What are alternate angles? Alternate angles, these angles are angles that are found one inside the parallel lines. They are found inside the parallel lines. It means AB and FG are not among the alternate angles. So you cannot get them among the alternate angles. So they are found inside. Only DC and EF can qualify to be alternate angles. So alternate angles are angles. These angles are found on the transversal line inside the parallel lines, but on the opposite side of the line. For example, this is angle what? D. This angle D is alternate to angle what? H. So I can draw a line like this, showing that these two angles are called alternate angles. And one thing about alternate angles is that they are equal. Alternate angles are equal. If D is 60, then H is also 60. So alternate angles are equal. So here we have D and H. D and H. Then another pair that is inside the parallel line is C. So C is alternate to E. C is alternate to E. So C and E are alternate angles. So if this angle here is 60 the way we said, then this H will also be 60. Why? Because alternate angles are equal. If this C is 120, then angle E is 120. Why? Because they are alternate angles, and alternate angles are equal. So D and H is alternate. They are alternate angles. E and C and E are alternate angles. Then another angle that we are going to look at is found on this transversal line and the parallel lines is called corresponding angles. Corresponding angles are also equal. These angles are equal. And one thing about corresponding angles is that they are found on one side of the parallel lines. They are found on one side of the transversal line. Sorry, on the one side of the transversal line. They are found on one side of the transversal line. This is our transversal line. This is our transversal line. So if this angle angle A is coordinate to angle B, for example. So A, B, C, D, then this E, F, G, and H. Now, which ones are called corresponding angles? They are found on one side of the transversal line. This line here, on one side. So B, D, E, F, and H are on one side of the transversal line. So here is where we can get what you call corresponding angles. How do we locate corresponding angles? For example, H, this angle H. You skip one angle. Skip F, D, F, D. F, H, and D. F, H, and D. You skip this angle here. So H and D are corresponding angles. H and D are called corresponding angles. And as I say, corresponding angles are equal. If this one is 120, H is 120, and D is also 120 degrees. D is 120 degrees. Let me remove this one here. So that we can get another corresponding angle. So B, this B, I will skip this angle here. Then I come this one. For example, this one was F. So B and F are corresponding angles. I've skipped one angle.